We've all experienced that sharp sting when someone's offhand remark or casual behavior leaves us shaken or feeling diminished. It's not an isolated incident. It's a universal phenomenon that can cast a shadow over even the brightest days. However, here's the pivotal insight. While we can't dictate others' actions or words, we hold absolute control over our reactions. This is where the timeless wisdom of Stoicism steps in, guiding us on how to preserve our serenity in the face of adversity. Today, we're embarking on a deep dive into a subject that might fundamentally alter how you perceive your daily encounters, the types of individuals who can disrupt our peace, and how adopting a Stoic mindset can not only help us endure but flourish amidst these challenges. So, fasten your seatbelts for a journey into understanding as we explore practical Stoic strategies to shield ourselves from the negativity that others may bring into our lives. This isn't merely about evading toxicity, it's about constructing a bastion of calm around your spirit. Let's commence this exploration and discover how to maintain your composure and stand firm in your convictions, regardless of who crosses your path. If you find value in our endeavor, I'd ask a simple, free favor: hit the subscribe button and please watch the video in its entirety to ensure you absorb today's insights fully. We're all familiar with individuals who seem to have a talent for finding fault in almost everything. Whether it's your work, your decisions, or even your successes, they seldom miss an opportunity to highlight what could have been improved. Their perpetual negativity can weigh heavily on you, often diminishing your view of your own achievements. Stoicism offers a valuable perspective here. It teaches us to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. The opinions of others, particularly critics, fall into the realm of the uncontrollable. What we can control, however, is our reaction to these opinions. Stoicism encourages us not to be swayed by external judgments that do not contribute positively to our growth. Instead, we should maintain our inner harmony and not allow such negativity to disturb our peace of mind. It's essential to discern the difference between constructive feedback, which aims to help us grow, and unproductive criticism that serves only to discourage. Constructive feedback is typically delivered with respect and the desire to see improvement. Incessant criticism, on the other hand, often lacks genuine concern and can be harsh and demoralizing. So, how do we handle critics in a Stoic manner? It starts with understanding that their criticisms reveal more about them than about us. It's about keeping our composure and choosing not to let their words impact our self-esteem. We can listen because there might be a kernel of truth, but we don't have to internalize everything they say. We should filter their words, taking what is useful and discarding the rest. This practice embodies a core Stoic principle, focusing only on what is within our power to change, our thoughts and actions, not the opinions of others. By adopting this approach, we not only protect ourselves from unnecessary negativity, but also cultivate a stronger, more resilient character that remains unshaken by any criticism, knowing that our value is defined by our virtues and actions, not by the often baseless criticisms of others. You likely know someone who seems to attract chaos and conflict and has a knack for pulling others into their vortex of problems. Their lives appear to be a never-ending series of crises, each more dramatic than the last. Being around them can feel like standing in the eye of a storm, constantly dodging emotional shrapnel. This can be incredibly taxing, sapping your energy and diverting your focus from your own priorities and peace. Stoicism provides a framework for dealing with such individuals. It teaches the importance of equanimity, maintaining a calm and balanced mind regardless of external circumstances. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca would advise us to safeguard our inner tranquility fiercely, as it's difficult to recover once lost. When dealing with drama magnets, it's crucial to remain calm and detached. This doesn't imply apathy or lack of concern. Rather, it's about recognizing that getting entangled in someone else's drama doesn't benefit them and certainly harms us. It's about understanding when a battle isn't ours to fight or when our involvement only exacerbates the chaos. By maintaining a clear boundary between their turmoil and our peace, we protect our emotional well-being, which is too precious to be compromised. To practically maintain your calm around a drama magnet, first, be observant and recognize their behavioral patterns. If interactions frequently lead to heightened emotions or unnecessary conflict, prepare yourself mentally before engaging. Keep interactions short and focused, and steer clear of topics that are likely to spark drama. If caught in a dramatic situation, remind yourself of the Stoic principle that we control our responses, even if we can't control the situation. Focus on responding with calmness and rationality, not emotion. Stoicism also emphasizes the power of choice. In every interaction with a drama magnet, you have the option to engage or withdraw. Each choice has its consequences, so choose the path that leads to peace, not further turmoil. This approach not only aids in dealing with challenging personalities, but also enhances our overall ability to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and poise. And then step back, preserving your inner peace. In your dealings with others, aim for a delicate balance between empathy and self-care. This equilibrium is crucial, not only in interactions with those who play the victim but in all relationships. By fostering this balance, you ensure that you're offering others the empathy they need without compromising your own emotional well-being. Through this Stoic practice, you'll discover that you can be a supportive friend or colleague without losing yourself in someone else's tale of woe. These are individuals who exude an air of superiority, often looking down on others as if they are of a higher rank. They believe they're superior to everyone else and don't hesitate to show it, whether through dismissive remarks, patronizing advice, or simply an attitude that subtly, or not so subtly, places others beneath them. This behavior can be quite off-putting, creating an atmosphere of discomfort and even resentment. From a Stoic viewpoint, this sense of superiority is misguided. Stoicism teaches that true superiority isn't about social status, wealth, or academic achievements. It stems from living a virtuous and ethical life. The Stoics argue that a person's worth is measured by their character, their ability to act with wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation, regardless of external factors. In this light, belittling others is actually a sign of weakness, not strength. It reveals a lack of the virtues that define true greatness. When encountering those who act superior, Stoicism offers a grounding perspective. It encourages us not to be perturbed by their arrogance but to focus on cultivating our own virtues. Remember, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent, as Eleanor Roosevelt famously said, which resonates with Stoic principles. Your self-worth is intrinsic, based on your efforts to live virtuously, not on others' perceptions or treatment of you. Moreover, when dealing with those who act superior, it's beneficial to practice empathy, a Stoic value. Often, such superiority complexes arise from insecurities or past experiences where they may have felt undervalued. Understanding this doesn't excuse their behavior, but it can help you respond with calmness and compassion rather than defensiveness or anger. By doing so, you uphold your dignity and adhere to Stoic teachings, which favor rational responses over emotional reactions. In your interactions, strive to embody the virtues you value. This not only sets a positive example but also highlights a contrast to their behavior that might prompt them to reflect on their own actions. If their superiority becomes too detrimental to your peace of mind, remember that Stoicism also teaches the importance of choosing your company wisely. It's within your rights and good judgment to distance yourself from those who consistently undermine the well-being of others through their arrogance. By embodying the Stoic definition of superiority, which champions virtue over vanity, you reinforce the idea that true strength lies in character, not in a perceived hierarchy. This not only benefits your personal growth, but can also subtly influence those around you to reconsider their attitudes and behaviors. They may not voice their dissatisfaction openly, but you can detect a subtle coolness or negative comments that suggest they're less than pleased with your achievements. This jealousy isn't just about coveting what you have. It's about a deeper discomfort with seeing others succeed or be happy. Stoicism provides a powerful framework for dealing with envy, both in ourselves and in others. It teaches us to focus on being content with our own lives and paths, rather than comparing ourselves to others. For Stoics, happiness is found in focusing on what we can control, our actions, reactions, and pursuit of virtue, rather than external achievements or possessions, which are often beyond our control. When you encounter the envious, remember that their feelings are a reflection of their internal struggles, not a true measure of your worth or success. Stoicism encourages empathy for the pain that often underlies their envy. Perhaps they are grappling with insecurities or life challenges that make it hard for them to celebrate others' achievements. This understanding can help you respond with kindness and patience, rather than resentment or anger. However, while Stoicism promotes empathy, it also emphasizes the importance of protecting your peace of mind. If someone's envy leads to persistent negativity, it can hinder your progress and even affect your self-esteem. In such cases, it's wise to lovingly distance yourself from such individuals. This isn't about harshly cutting people out of your life, but about setting boundaries that safeguard your emotional well-being. Furthermore, cultivate contentment in your own life by appreciating your unique journey with all its challenges and victories. This internal satisfaction makes you less vulnerable to the effects of envy, both feeling it and being its target. The Stoic practice of focusing on personal virtue and progress, rather than external validation, fortifies you against the destabilizing impact of envy. In your interactions with the envious, aim to be a model of Stoic contentment and compassion. Show, through your actions, that true happiness comes from within and is not diminished by others' success. This can be a subtle yet powerful way to influence their outlook, possibly inspiring them to adopt a more stoic and contented approach to life. By doing so, you not only protect your own emotional state, but also contribute positively to the lives of those around you. They thrive on rumors, taking pleasure in spreading information that is often unconfirmed and harmful. Gossips seem to delight in causing trouble, watching as the effects of their words ripple through social circles or workplaces. What starts as an innocent conversation can quickly escalate into situations where reputations are tarnished, feelings are hurt, and trust is eroded. Stoicism, rooted in principles of virtue, offers a compelling counter to the culture of gossip. Stoics value truth and discretion, principles that contrast sharply with the nature of gossip. They teach us to be mindful of our speech and consider the impact of our words on others. According to Stoic philosophy, information we share should ideally meet a threefold test. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? If our words fail these criteria, they are likely better left unsaid. Engaging in gossip not only harms those who are the subject of the gossip but also diminishes our character and integrity. Stoicism teaches that our character is defined by our actions and choices. When we spread rumors or engage in discussions of unfounded information, we align with dishonesty and harm, moving away from the Stoic ideal of living virtuously. Additionally, gossip can foster a toxic environment, whether at work, in social settings, or within families. It creates divisions and mistrust among individuals who could otherwise collaborate and support each other. Stoics prioritize the health of the community and the relationships within it, recognizing that a strong community supports the moral and personal growth of its members. When confronted with gossip, a Stoic would advise redirecting the conversation to more positive or factual topics, or gracefully removing oneself from the situation. This not only prevents potential harm that gossip can cause but also sets a standard for others. By abstaining from gossip, you reflect Stoic values of integrity and truthfulness, potentially inspiring others to reconsider their participation in such discussions. Be cautious of the control freak, a person who seems to think they alone hold the blueprint for how everything around them should be, including the actions and decisions of others. Whether at work, in friendships, or within family dynamics, they exert an intense desire to manage every detail, often overstepping boundaries to ensure everything aligns with their specific vision or preference. This need for control can be stifling, making you feel as if your opinions and desires are constantly overshadowed or ignored. Stoicism, a philosophy brimming with practical wisdom, offers profound insights into navigating these situations. Stoics emphasize understanding what is within our control and what isn't. According to Stoic thought, the most critical, and indeed the only true control we have, is over our own thoughts and actions. External circumstances, including the behavior of a control freak, often lie beyond our direct control. Recognizing this can be incredibly liberating. It allows you to detach from the frustration of trying to change or influence someone determined to control everything. Asserting your autonomy when dealing with a control freak involves calmly and firmly reasserting your boundaries. It means clearly communicating your needs and limits and not being afraid to stand your ground when these are challenged. Stoicism teaches us to concentrate on enhancing our inner selves, nurturing virtues such as patience, resilience, and perspective. These virtues enable us to look beyond immediate appearances and recognize that most situations have both positive and negative facets. Seeking to surround yourself with positivity isn't about denying reality or the true hardships life can present. It's about choosing to focus on the elements that uplift and sustain your well-being. This doesn't mean cutting off every pessimistic person in your life. They might be close friends or family members. But it does mean consciously spending more time with those who energize you and less time with those who drain you. Furthermore, engaging with a pessimist from a Stoic perspective involves showing empathy and understanding. Often, their outlook is shaped by their experiences or inherent fears. Showing kindness and offering a different perspective can sometimes help lighten their view. However, Stoics also acknowledge the importance of protecting one's own peace of mind. If someone consistently affects your ability to stay balanced and positive, it might be necessary to limit your exposure to their negativity. Moreover, when faced with pessimism, use it as a chance to practice Stoic reflection. Question the validity of negative statements and consider alternative, more positive or neutral viewpoints. This exercise not only fortifies your resilience against negativity, but also enhances your ability to remain optimistic in various challenging situations. By adopting a Stoic approach to dealing with pessimism, focusing on personal growth, maintaining a tranquil mind, and wisely choosing your social environment, you create a life less impacted by the negativity of others. This promotes not only personal happiness and stability but also makes you a source of positivity for those influenced by their own pessimistic tendencies. This kind of person is often identified by their excessive flattery and the tendency to be around only during your good times. They seem endlessly supportive and complimentary when things are going well, especially when there's something to gain from associating with you. However, their support and praises often diminish when times get tough, or when there's no immediate benefit for them. This insincerity makes it challenging to trust their motives or build a genuine connection with them. Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in virtues like sincerity, integrity, and mutual respect, offers valuable insights into dealing with sycophantic behavior. Stoics believe that genuine relationships are built on a foundation of honesty and reciprocity. These relationships should not be based on one's status, success, or what one party can gain from the other. Instead, they should be grounded in a mutual respect for each other's character and a genuine interest in each other's welfare. In dealing with sycophants, it's crucial to recognize the superficial nature of their interactions and understand that this is not aligned with Stoic values. A Stoic approach would involve observing their behavior without immediate judgment, but with a mindful awareness of the potential lack of depth in the relationship. This awareness helps protect you from potential emotional exploitation and keeps your focus on developing relationships that are truly reciprocal and based on real affection and respect. Moreover, dealing with sycophants presents an opportunity to practice Stoic principles of emotional detachment and indifference to flattery. Stoics teach that we should remain indifferent to external validations that do not genuinely reflect our true self. This practice fosters a self-reliance where your sense of worth and validation comes from within, based on your virtues and actions, rather than from external praises motivated by self-interest. While it might be tempting to dismiss sycophants entirely, Stoicism also encourages us to respond with kindness and understanding. Often, sycophantic behavior stems from insecurities or a misguided approach to forming meaningful connections. By modeling authentic and respectful behaviors and gently encouraging these traits in others, you can guide those around you towards more sincere interactions. As we conclude today's discussion, remember that embracing Stoic principles not only enriches your interactions but empowers you to cultivate deeper, more meaningful relationships.
Thank you for listening, everyone. Please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to receive great videos every day from the Quotes of Stoic channel. Goodbye and see you again.